In a matter of seconds, I'll be fighting Barry for the 5th time, which is the reason why Gastrodon is in the lead since Barry leads with Staraptor. Now at this point, I'm pretty sure his Staraptor has Brave Bird as one of its moves in addition to Double Edge, so it looks like I gotta watch out for those two moves since they both get powered up by Reckless. Okay, showing up his new gym badge. Big deal. What level is his Staraptor again? I don't quite recall. Well, I did raise up Gastrodon's defense, that way it can take strong hits, but depending on Staraptor's level, which is 48, hopefully Gastrodon can take whatever Staraptor has to throw at it. Oh, Double Edge? Okay, that's going to hurt a lot more thanks to it getting powered up by Reckless. Alright, how much is this going to do? Oh, that's it? Okay, that wasn't even over half my HP. Well, whatever, this one Ice Beam will take it down one hit since its special defense really sucks. And down it goes. Well, Gastrodon still has quite a bit of HP left, so I still want to keep on fighting with it. But it all depends on what Barry's going to set out next, and I assume it's going to be, yep, it's going to be Breloom. Okay, I'm going to go over to Honchkrow for this one, since there's no way Gastrodon is going to outspeed a Breloom. And even if it can, I'm not going to one-shot Breloom anyway, since it's holding a Focus Sash. But on a more positive note, at least Breloom doesn't have Effect Spore for an ability. Now, the last time I fought this thing, I believe it had Rock Tomb as one of its moves, so at this point in the game, I take it has a different Rock-type attack on it. I guess we'll find out in a matter of seconds. Oh, Stone Edge? Oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay, hopefully this doesn't get a crit. Please no crits, please no crits, please, please. Okay, good. Well, even though Technician doesn't power up Stone Edge still, it did hurt quite a lot. Yeah, I finished it off with Night Slash since, after all, Breloom was only at 1 HP, so I didn't feel the need to go with Drill Peck. Alright, here comes Azumarill. I'll go Torterra for this one, even though it's kind of risky for me to do this since Azumarill has Ice Punch as one of its moves, not to mention the fact that it has huge power as an ability, so it's important that I one-shot this thing immediately, otherwise I don't know how much damage Torterra is going to take from a possible Ice Punch. Well, Azumarill is kind of bulky, so hopefully one Razor Leaf is enough to take it down. Alright. Azumarill goes down one hit. Yeah, I could imagine the amount of damage Torterra would have taken from a possible Ice Punch. Heracross? Okay, I'll go back to Honchkrow for this one. Unfortunately, Heracross is not holding the Cobra Berry anymore. I'm not really sure why. I mean, even though I was still able to one-shot Heracross with Drill Peck despite the fact that I was holding a Cobra Berry, still, that was a pretty helpful item for Heracross to be holding. Yeah, I don't know what Barry was thinking getting rid of the Cobra Berry on Heracross. Well, the good news is at least Heracross doesn't have any priority moves to threaten Honchkrow with. Alright, 2 more Pokemon for Barry, and the next one is Infernape. I'll go back to Gastrodon for this one. I could say with Honchkrow since it's a lot faster than Gastrodon, but like I said, I want to keep on fighting with Gastrodon. Let me guess, this thing is going to open up with Fake Out, right? Yep, I figured as much. Yeah, like I said, every time you face Barry's Infernape, 99% of the time, it always goes with Fake Out first. Okay, here comes Close Combat. Hopefully Gastrodon can take this. Alright, there we go. Yeah, Gastrodon has been taking quite a lot of close combats lately. Alright, one Surf and Infernape will go down one hit, thanks to it getting a special defense drop because of close combat. Well, I think I would have taken it down one hit with Surf regardless of the special defense drop, since Infernape's defenses aren't very good. Alright, and that only leaves one Pokemon, and that is Snorlax. Now for this one, I'm going to go with Lucario, since I don't think Snorlax has Earthquake yet. I believe it's going to have Earthquake the next time I fight it, so I'm safe to go with Lucario. Although, I don't think I'm going to one-shot this thing because of how bulky it is. Yeah, I think everyone knows that. I guess I'll go with Aura Sphere, since Aura Sphere has more power than Drain Punch. Well, I'm pretty sure Drain Punch wouldn't have one-shotted Snorlax anyway, since, well, even though its physical defense isn't as impressive as its special defense, still, this thing is really bulky. Yeah, I figured as much that it was going to survive with some HP. Curse? Okay, that's not going to do anything, since come next turn, it's going to go down. Let me guess, that's leftovers, isn't it? Yep, I figured as much, since I guess Snorlax is best known for holding that item, as well as Munchlax. Okay, I assume this thing has Body Slam, but it's not going to get to launch that, since it's going to go down this turn. And down it goes. Yeah, Snorlax has a lot of HP, which is the reason why its HP bar was going down really slowly. Yeah, I'm pretty much used to that at this point in the game. Extreme speed? Well, no thanks. I don't need any priority moves. I mean, if you really want to use priority moves, try using them in competitive battles. Oh yes, Torterra is holding the amulet coin, which is the reason why I got $9,800 in this battle. Okay, now he's admitting that I'm a bit better than him. Yeah, I don't know why he just doesn't admit that he stands no chance against me. Take on the Pokemon League and become the champion. It's gonna be me, right? Nope, it's gonna be him. Well, gee, I like his confidence, but confidence can only get you so far. Okay, now he's telling me to go to Iron Island to toughen up a little bit more. But I'm not going to do that quite yet because, well, first off, I'm going to go to the Pokemon Center to heal, and then I'm going to go over to the Canalave Library, since I do want to read what's there, since, well, I'm not really sure if too many people go in there to read what's there, but yeah, I'm going to do that since it's pretty interesting what you could find in the library. Especially since I heard that after the Elite Four, I heard something about how you could read something about the Arceus plates, but I never went back to the library to look at those books. Okay, now I believe all the things you could read in the Canalave Library are on the 3rd floor, so yeah, I'm just gonna go to the 3rd floor after I'm done talking to these people, so that way I can see what's there. Okay, it's not gonna tell me what books are in the area. Well, that sucks. Sorry. Okay, what's this over here? Okay, I don't think you can check that out. Looks like a portrait of something. I don't know. Okay, on the 2nd floor, we only have this NPC. Alright, what's he have to say? Okay, he's confirming that you can only read books on the 3rd floor. The ones down here are all too tough for me to understand. Could the game at least tell me what's being shown here? Well, I guess that's not going to happen. No food or beverages in the library. Yeah, I've seen that so many times in all the libraries I went to. Okay, oh, that TV over there. I'm pretty sure that wasn't there in Diamond and Pearl. That was only introduced in this game. Okay, that's all the NPCs in this place, so let's start reading some of the books that you can find here, because a lot of these books that I see are pretty interesting. Alright, what do we have here? Sinnoh Myth. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Alright, what do we have to say about Sinnoh Myth? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay, I'm not really sure what that's supposed to mean. I want to say it's the unknown type, but I don't think that's the case. Then again, I want to say it's talking about Arceus, but I'm pretty sure it's not talking about Arceus. Okay, maybe it is, because just by seeing the word master, yeah, I assume maybe it is Arceus. Sinnoh Region's mythology. Okay, this is pretty interesting. Alright, what do we have here? Something about some of the books I read in this place. As a matter of fact, I seem to recall something in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, something about it foreshadowing Legends Arceus. Okay, I believe there was a pretty interesting quote that I saw in one of the books. I believe it had something to do with you having Mantyke, Weasel, and a Quillfish with huge spikes on your team, so that way, if you go to a certain place, I believe it's called the Seaside Hollow at sunset, you'll be able to find Manaphy. Well, actually, what the book doesn't tell you is you find Manaphy and 3 Fiones. Pokemon appear to us if we venture into the tall grass. But that's only if you have a Pokemon with you that you can fight with. Otherwise, people are just going to tell you it's dangerous to go in the tall grass without any Pokemon. Okay. I don't think this is the children's section, so I don't know why that book didn't mention that. Okay, now this book is talking about the Pixie Trio, Uxie, Mesprit, and itself. Okay, yeah, we did hear about them, but we haven't seen them quite yet. But don't worry, we'll be seeing them later on in the game. Okay, their island is on the lake floor, and I heard that their islands will go to the surface when the time is right. I believe it's after you capture your designated legendary mascot. Fieldstone Smith, huh? Okay, let's read about this. Why not? Okay, I'm not really sure if this really pertains to anything. Well, I'm not really sure if we hear anything about this in Legends Arceus because, well, yeah, the events of Legends Arceus happened centuries ago, so yeah, maybe we could read something about that in the library, but I seriously doubt that. I'm pretty sure you could see that in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, although I'm not really sure if that's the case. Farm Y2 until one he did find. Why do you hide? To which the Pokemon replied, If you bear your sword to bring harm upon us with claws and fangs, we will exact a toll. Okay, I'm not really sure what this is talking about. Okay, sure, why not? Okay, I wonder who this person is anyway. In half founding the sword. You would think that this took place in medieval times, but yeah, I'm not really sure if there was such thing as medieval times in Pokemon. Yeah, I feel as though this comes from medieval times, but once again, I'm not really sure if that is the case. The Pokemon disappeared to a place beyond seeing. Okay, I wonder what Pokemon that is. Okay, myths and legends of the Sinnoh region. Okay, couldn't you feature that in the other floors? Oh, the original story. Okay, this is pretty interesting. I believe this is possibly going to talk about something involving Arceus? Appear an egg, huh? Yeah, I feel as though this has something to do with Legends Arceus, but I don't think so. The original one. Okay, that's gotta be Arceus, since, yeah, every time I hear something about the original one, it has to be talked about Arceus. Okay, two beings the original one did make. Okay, obviously that has to be Dialga and Palkia. Yep, that's pretty obvious. Time started to spin, space began to expand, so yeah, time and space, there are only two Pokemon that fit that description. And oddly enough, I don't think any of these books say anything about Giratina. Well, I guess Giratina is in a different world, so yeah, I guess it's only fitting that way. Yeah, we'll be seeing Dialga and Palkia later on in the game. Alright, what about over here? Oh, another myth, huh? Alright, what do we have? Look not into the Pokemon's eyes. Okay, this has got to be talking about Yuxi. Yep, definitely. I believe one of its Pokedex entries say something about how it can wipe out the memory of someone who sees its eyes. Okay, insert obvious joke right there. Dare not touch the Pokemon's body. I thought you weren't supposed to look into its eyes. Okay, all emotions will drain away. Okay, this has got to be talking about Mesprit. And I assume the next chapter, or whatever, is going to be talking about a Zelf. Yep, figures much. Alright, what about this book? Sinnoh Folk Stories. Okay, this is pretty interesting too. Alright, part 1. What do we have here? Pick clean the bones of Pokemon caught in the sea or stream. Okay. I want to say this book is talking about the fossils, but I don't think so because, well, whenever I think of bones, I think of fossils, but yeah, I seriously doubt that this book is talking about the fossil Pokemon. Alright, part 2. What do we have? They left the Pokemon in the forest. Okay, whenever I think of something like that, I'm thinking of Celebi, but I don't think this book is talking about Celebi, since, well, I guess the only place you see Celebi is in the Ilex Forest, but I think that's a story for a different day. There once were Pokemon that became very close to humans. Ate together at the same table. Pokemon very close to humans. Yeah, somehow I'm thinking about the Musketeer Trio, but I think we're a little bit too early for those three Pokemon to be shown in a book like this. Okay, I guess that's everything in the Candlelight Library, but as I said, if you decide you want to come back here later, then I believe there's going to be books about the Arceus plates, but once again, I never came back here to take a look at those books since, well, yeah, I don't feel the need to do that. Okay, here's a gym, but this guy's blocking the way since he's going to tell me that Byron is not here right now. He's over in Iron Island. So yeah, I have to go to Iron Island first, and then I can make my way to the gym, which is going to take quite a while since I have to go through the entirety of Iron Island. Okay, talk to Eldrick. Okay, hopefully I'm saying that name properly because, well, I don't really see that name too much. Yeah, I usually go to Iron Island first and then I go to the gym, so that way I can get some good training. Alright, what's in this house? Okay, this is an interviewer. No thanks, I'm not in the mood for an interview. Alright, one more house in this place and then I'll go to Iron Island. But given the time I have, I don't think I have enough time to make it over to Iron Island. Okay, this is Sailor Eldrick's house. Yeah, seriously, I never heard of a name like that. Okay, looks like this kid wants to become what his father is doing when he grows up. Gee, I wish it was the same case for me, but I guess things are not meant to be. Alright, this is where we're going to be going, so that way we can get to Iron Island, but I'll be doing that next time.